record. Well, maybe I shouldn't record.
It says upcoming. It says one is waiting. There we go.
Yeah, there we go. Can you figure out if you can hear the audio? Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Huh.
Testing 1, 2, 3. All right, great.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, great. You can hear it okay? Let me know if you can hear it or not.
Yeah. Seems to be working.
All right.
Do we want to stop it or pause it or whatever?
Stop it, right? Or pause it.
So, let me see what happens on the video when we do that.
What does it look like now? Yeah. Let's see what happens when it gets to the end.
It just says live. There are 5 people watching right now.
Oh my. Jeez.
I might be one of them though.
Zoom. So 5, 1, 2. I mean, you could do that. It'd be a lot easier. Boom. Boom.
I don't know. What does one look like? I think I can try
It's just a little bit more moving. That's all.
Yeah.
Are you gonna stand? Should we move this?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. People, they came to see the warm-ups.
Should we launch it just in case now?
Sure.
And to advance the score, you just touch the score once, but it only goes in one direction.
So don't mess up?
So if we screw it up, then we have to press and hold and then go into the settings, which is fine, but we can figure it out.
We need a...
How are you?
We need a video guy. Where's Floyd? Floyd Kozak.
Yeah. So the 2X won't work very well.
So you're getting too fancy.
It'll be off.
2x for the face-off, then zoom out immediately.
Yeah.
You'll win Videographer of the Year.
Exactly.
The visiting fans, it says visiting fans over there.
Right, but here we are on the home
fans
side.
here.
Whatever.
We don't understand how this works.
Peanut gallery.
Get in here.
Access denied.
Well,
Right here.
apparently that one was moving.
This is the better one,
That
Mark.
one's the better one. That one like
This is a really
fell
good
down
one.
when we.
That one's a little wobbly.
I wouldn't trust that one.
Wouldn't either.
Although I don't think you signed a waiver, so you could be owning Lake Forest College.
All
Are
right.
we actually live here?
We are live here. Game 7 or game 8?
Sure.
One of the above, one of the two. Maybe neither.
We played a few games.
Up here at Lake Forest College. Welcome to the Glenbrook South Titans
Road
Spring
game.
JV game, taking on Lake Forest Scouts. Last time these two teams played, Lake Forest, I think, got the better of the Titans. Oh, that was fast. Very quick, unfortunate turnover in our zone leads to a goal for Lake Forest. I think just slightly mishandled the puck there. I believe it was Sabev. And unfortunately, Fortunately, that leads to our first goal. Okay, 14:44 left. I don't think the clock function is gonna. Let's see.
Yeah,
maybe-
we'll just
oh,
give-
okay, here we go. We got it.
All right, we'll catch up there at some point. I have a
All right.
newfound respect for
Puck
our
ends up
usual videographer.
in the Titan zone, taken there by Lake Forest. Pass down into the corner and back behind the net. The Titans battle for it down on the far boards and played up to Tyler Hudgens. Tyler taken down there, no call. Lake Forest will get it and push it into the Titan zone. Shot on goal goes just wide, but ends up in front of the net. Another shot sent wide. Lake Forest giving the Titans all kinds of trouble here early. And puck is tried to skate out there by Zach Sabev. Unfortunately, he was taken off that puck and ends up with it again and up the side, through the middle, leaves it for Elliott Sims. Elliott around the goal, up to the top of the key, sent just wide by defender Francesi. And Lake Forest will come out with it. Lake Forest brings it over the zone.
Looked offsides, and it was offsides.
Yeah, well,
I was
good
wondering
call,
when we were
Adam.
getting at that whistle.
Good call, yeah.
I can do the video, the commentary, and call the game for the ref.
I'll try and help with the commentary for now, and we can trade off here.
Newfound respect for our videographers.
It's a lot of work, certainly. Puck
Look
one
at
wide here and brought into the zone by Lake Forest.
Scouts off to a fast start, skating well right now. Trying to center that to the middle. It's kept back in the zone.
Ooh,
Claris doing a nice job right now of moving the puck around, looking for an opening. Centers it, looking for that centering pass, drops it off to his teammate. Looking for the point, finds it. Slides that back over to the left side. Nice job there, anticipating the play in the middle, but can't quite get the puck out as Ethan Sidoti back underneath. And knocked out of the zone. Nice play there by, was that Zapfi?
I believe so.
And right back into the zone here. And Cheesy loses the puck for a second, but it's covered up by our goalie. Is that Grady today, right?
Yeah, Grady Craddock this
Grady
time.
Craddock. Grady Craddock in the net. So a little bit of a disjointed first couple minutes here, but Titans looking to correct the ship here. Puck is won back. Here comes Zach Sabev. Tipped out by Deloy and back kept in by the Scouts. And now the puck gets out. It's thrown right back in. So far, a lot of what we saw on Saturday we're seeing today.
Yeah.
Zach Sabev with a nice move, coming up with a head of steam through neutral zone. He's got Wisniewski with him. Centering pass, shot, save is made by the goalie. Great save there by the Scouts goalie on a nice setup from Zach Sabev to Adam Wisniewski right across the middle. Well, hopefully the Titans realize a couple things right there. One, the Scouts defense is just not that fast, and we might be able to go with some speed and take advantage of that. Jack Freeman gets the puck underneath. Finn Deloy tripped up and still gets it out in front. Chipped in front of the net. That looked a little bit like could have been a call over there. No call made.
Looked like he just dumped him.
Turned over. Jack Freeman sees it, shoots, and deflected up into the netting, and we'll have a face-off likely to the left of the goalie. Time for a change.
Yeah, good. Change it up a little bit.
We got Elliott Sims centering, ties him up, and Andrew Sabev skated right past the puck, and here come the Scouts. 2-on-2. Titans get back. Thrown behind the net, deflected. Here comes Tyler. Hudgens skates toward the middle, spins around and turns it over right up to the side, gets the puck right back, and takes it deep into the zone, trying to get it behind the net. Does so, and loses it again. And here come the Scouts. Long cross ice pass out of the zone, and they're gonna get a change. Cheesy with the puck, looking for anyone, and there was no one covered, no one home there. Scouts get the puck back deep into the Titan zone. Nice job there, centering pass. The shot is nice save by Craddock. And here comes Elliott Sims with the puck, and they're going to call offsides on Tyler Hudgens. I think he was maybe a half step on the other side of the line. Tyler knew it, looked up, and comes over and getting set up for another face-off.
I like this setup. You do the play-by-play, and I'll just work the video.
Elliott Sims with a nice hit, trying to dislodge the puck. This time it does work. Andrew Sabev knocks the puck out, and they're going to go back and forwards. They're going to change as the puck goes deep. Up, Andrew Sabev still in the zone. Here come the Scouts on a 2-on-3. Nice job by Andrew Sabev to cover it up. Grady Craddock pushes the puck behind him. It's stuck on the net, and we get a whistle, and we're going to have a face-off. With 9:16 to go in the first period, Scouts lead the Titans 1-0. A goal 15 seconds into the game. Since then, it's been a little bit more balanced. According to the scoreboard, we've got 2-1 in shots on goal, favoring the Scouts. Face-off is won back. We're seeing a lot of bouncing pucks, a lot of deflections, a lot of misses. Nice save there by Craddock on a shot from the corner. Puck was wrapped around and stuck in the corner. And Titans are having trouble clearing it. Nice job there. Nice poke by, that was Wisniewski. Just can't quite hold on to it. Little tentative play right now and a turnover in the neutral zone, and here come the Scouts. Oh, we're gonna have a penalty coming up. I'm not really sure about that call, but the Titans are gonna need to touch it up. And they will not right here, but they will over here as Jack touches it up. Jack Friedman touches it up, and we have a penalty. I saw the play. I recognize what the call is. I'm just not so sure I agree with that call.
Yeah. I don't understand. Well, what do they call high stick?
Oh, I don't think it was a high stick. What? Going with a heavily defensive game here. Oh, and tries to wrap around, turned over, and so that's some of what you get when you have some defensemen out there reaching the puck. They just want to throw it deep. Unfortunately, they're the only forwards there to chase after it, and 1:44 to go on the power play.
Very nice forecheck there. Braden Smith doing a good job. The forecheck.
Braden Smith back to, is that Jack?
Titans unable to clear there. Lake Forest with the puck here.
And they're able to knock it out with a minute 10 to go on the power play. So far, shots are even for the power play, 0-0. Zach Sabev with a nice job of getting the puck and clearing it down with a minute to go, and we have a change. Some new forwards come over the boards. Elliot Sims is a flyby on number 8 of the Scouts, who then takes the puck in. Nice job there by the Titans to just knock it away, and Zach Sabev knocking it out. Not quite all the way down. And here come the Scouts on a 2-on-3 or 4 situation. So really nice job by the Titans so far, although you don't like to see that pass to the middle on the power play, on the penalty kill. 28 seconds to go. Down to 20 seconds, and they're really doing a nice job on the forecheck. Ideally, you would only have one guy chasing, instead we have 2. But it seems to be working. Scouts taking their time, trying to get the puck out of the zone. Nice job there by Elliot Sims to force the pass, and the penalty has ended, so a nice kill there by Titans. No shots on goal. A lot of good forecheck, a lot of things to be happy about. Maybe you can build off that momentum. Scouts have looked better on a 5-on-5 than they have on the power play. Titans having some trouble right now, getting the puck out of the zone. Finally do, and it's going to come right back in. The Scouts are offside still, and I think we're going to get a whistle. Nope. I thought maybe the ref would call it. Didn't. Wisniewski can't handle it, but Luca Franchisi does and dumps it in and goes for a change. Tyler Hudgens passes it underneath to Adam Wisniewski, who cannot handle it. Back to Hudgens. Hudgens trying to take it across the middle. And here come the Scouts on a 3-on-2, and the defenseman falls down. Now it's a 3-on-1. Nice job by the defense there. A nice job by Grady on the save, and here comes Jack Friedman coming up with the puck. We have a 3-on-2 situation. Puck is lost. Tyler Hudgens absorbs a big hit along the side boards. And we have another situation where they're coming in on a 2-on-1, but a nice job there by Zach Sabev to dislodge the puck, and now he's looking for a lane, can't find it, gets knocked down himself. Ethan Sidoti working on the sideboards, trying to knock it out. And we have a penalty coming up. I think we're going to have a penalty on Lake Forest for interference. And the Titans will go on the power play. So a nice job there by the Titans to not just kill that power play, but then to also get one of their own. 4:19 to go in the first period. And the Titans are on the power play.
I'm unable to work the camera and talk at the same time, apparently. So sorry, Adam, you're going to be on your own here while I
just chip in where you can.
While I stay focused here.
I get paid by the word, so it's all good. Nice job there by Elliot Sims off the face-off to get a shot on net. That's deflected wide, and the Scouts clear it. Grady plays it into the corner. And unfortunately, we're playing around with it a little bit, but here comes Andrew Sabev looking for Elliott. Can't quite hit Sims with the pass. Nice try to clear it, but a good job by Zach Sabev to keep that puck. Gets it over to Luca Franchisi, who's skating it into the zone. He's tripped right in front of the ref and no call. Not really sure what the ref was looking at. Certainly not that play. And the Scouts try to clear it. It's stopped by Grady Craddock and picked up by Zach Sabev, who makes a nice start and then turns around, goes out the left side of the ice. Ooh. Had a nice outlet pass, deflected by the Scouts, and back into the zone. 55 seconds left on the power play. Scouts throwing one man at the forecheck. And the puck is being played with in the corner. Looks like the puck's still in the zone. Nice job by the Titans of putting some pressure on it. There's Elliott's trying to pull that puck out and get a shot off. It's looking like it's we suck in this. Here comes Wisniewski with it. Tries to dance around him. Can't do that. The defenseman gets it and throws it all the way down. And we have 12 seconds left on the power play. So we're going to have one more rush up the ice here. Pass is up this. It's over to Tyler Hudgens, who nice move, shoot, a nice save. Another nice save by the Lake Forest goalie. And that will end the power play, so we are back even. We got one shot on goal in that power play. The shots on goal overall for the game are 4-2. Here come the Scouts. Pass on a 2-on-1, nice shot, and save by Grady Craddock. So a nice job by the Glenbrook defense, GBS defense there, to keep the outside man wide, and then Craddock covered up the front of the net. Face-off was won by the Titans, but somehow picked up by the Scouts going forward. That's happened a couple of times tonight. Going deep into the corner, and Hudgens reverses the ice, goes the other way. We have a puck is deflected, and back the Scouts. Throws a pass in front of the net and tries to get it out, and stopped in neutral zone. And it's, this puck has hit a lot of feet in the middle of the ice here. Turned over. Nice pass to the middle, and wide of the net. Good job getting their feet involved, knocking the puck out, and there's a nice pass up there to Hudgens. Hudgens coming in on a 3-on-2. Is that Friend that was knocked down in front of the net there? Well, the Titans are lucky there. That puck was bouncing free in front of the net. And good job there by the defense to just knock it out and get it out of the zone. 39 seconds left. Looking for the outlet pass after he tries to get out of the zone, and does. Scouts play it back into the neutral zone, back into the Titan zone, all the way behind the net on bouncing puck. And two players on him, and It looks like it might be stuck on the net again, and it is, and we have a whistle and a stoppage of play with just under 20 seconds left in the first period. Dangerous face-off here with 20 seconds left.
Yeah.
Here in the period. Defensive zone face-off. The goal here is just to get the puck out and get to the second period. Anything else would be a bonus. Face-off is won back by the Scouts. Shot deflected by the Scouts. Man stuck in front of the net, 13 seconds. The Scouts are doing all they can. The puck is going, oh, it's a seam, luckily. 2 seconds, 1 second, and that's going to end the first period. So the Titans survive the first period, down just 1 goal.
Yeah, a lot of action in the Titans zone, I would say, overall. Missing on possession, unfortunately, but kind of like the conversation we had at the end of the first period against Loyola, where hopefully the Titans can come out and change some of the possession.
Well, now as the road team, they have the long change coming up. That always presents some challenges in and of itself. The Scouts have done a nice job. Those 2 shots on goal were very high quality shots on goal. The Lake Forest goalie was up to task. We're looking at the period there.
Yeah, where's the period?
It was on the screen.
Was it?
Yeah. In the middle.
Yeah, so Titans have their work cut out for them to try and get some more possession and do a better job of being strong on the puck as opposed to doing a little bit of dumping and chasing.
I'd say right now, Lake Forest looks like a little bit like the more physical team. Titans are a little bit tentative. So on the ice for the second period face-off, we have Franchisi and is that Jack Friedman?
Friedman, yeah.
On defense. And on offense, we have Sims, Hudgens, and Andrew Sabev.
All right, we're about to get started here.
And we're off for the second period. Face-off is won back by the Scouts, but goes all the way back into their zone, taken behind the net by the defenseman and into the corner. Looking for that outlet pass. Breakout is a long breakout attempt, and Jack Freeman's there for it. It knocks it back in, and all the way down into the south zone, the Scout zone rather. Back to the south zone, and Jack Freeman tries to knock that in. It looks like they're going to wave off icing on that call. The one ref had his arm up in the air, the other ref said no. And the puck is behind the Scouts' net, and Tyler Hudgens is giving chase. Oh, interesting play there. It looked like an unnecessary hit, but it was there anyway. And here comes a shot on net. Nice job by Grady to cover up the corner of the net. The puck bounced right out in front. That was a really bad bounce. That could have been really dangerous. But here comes Andrew Sabev with the puck into the zone. He is skating 2-on-5 right now. Drops it back to Elliot Sims, who can't get a good shot off, and it trickles all the way down to the goalie, who covers it up for the save. 13:49 to go in the second period. Well, the scores box was very generous there. They gave us a shot on goal on that one.
Okay.
Here's the face-off. It is won by the Titans, but then given back up and wrapped around boards. That's to Cruz trying to stop the puck, can't quite do so. Gets the puck to his pick and tries to get into the neutral zone and does so and gets it all the way out to Braden Smith, who passes across the middle to Charlie Friend, who shoots it and in! Off the backhand. That is going to be a Braden Smith to Charlie Friend goal. which is
We haven't seen
our
very many of
typical-
those this year, but
that's our defense for you.
here we go.
So the assist goes to Braden Smith. The shot off the backhand was from Charlie Friend, and it just trickled over the goalie's right shoulder and into the back of the net. And we are all tied up here with 13:25 to go in the second period, and the face-off is won. Charlie Friend gets it and tries to throw it deep, caught by the Scouts defenseman, who then fires it into the south bench. We'll get a stoppage of play here.
Yeah, no doubt.
Face-off is won, back to the point, shot toward the net, deflected in all the way on the net. That almost went in. I don't think that goalie had a shot.
I love those bouncing puck opportunities.
Oh, that was a great, sometimes you just need some luck, and that was some good puck luck there. Scouts knocked the puck all the way down, back into the south zone. And here comes Zach Zabev with a head of steam through the neutral zone. This puck is still on his stick and then deflected wide, and Wisniewski trying to dislodge the puck from behind the net, does so and comes up with it, but met immediately by another defenseman. And now we're starting to see some physical play by the Titans. But here comes the Scouts. Shot and save. Another good job by Grady Craddock to just cover the corner of that net. He is hugging that post. The puck is out of the zone all the way, and here comes Braden Smith.
I love how Grady just cuts that angle off. Very, very sound. Oh, slightly misfired that one.
DeCruz looking to get the puck out of the zone and does, and it's going to go all the way down. They're going to wave off icing. They're going to say that was deflected. And here comes South putting a little bit of pressure on the Scouts, coming around the side of the zone. And they're going to turn it over there. So South all of a sudden is causing a ton of problems for the Scouts. Although that time they did a nice job of reversing the ice and getting it down. But they're going to get a change. They've been out there for a while. Pass by Friedman to Sidoti. Sidoti couldn't quite get a puck out, but then does. And right back into the zone. And well, if we had the ability to go to Toronto, I would say that one of those South people or Scouts were out of position or offsides, but I don't think we have that advantage. Nice block there. Is that Sims? The block, and the puck is back into the Scouts zone. Nice move by the defenseman to evade Sims, and then gets the puck to his teammate and out of the zone into the neutral zone, where it's tipped by DeCruz right back to the Scouts. Shot and in the back of the net over Grady's right shoulder. So that play happens off of a turnover.
Yeah, that's rough.
It's an unfortunate turnover. Went right to the Scouts forward, who then centered it to his teammate. And at that point, if you're Grady, there's not much you can do. He did his best.
At this level, it's just tough. Whenever you mishandle the puck like that, these teams are so good at putting it away.
Hudgens gets the puck out of the zone. Wisniewski trying to push it forward, can't quite do so. It is turned back over, and here come the Scouts. Lake Forest playing with it in the neutral zone, and back down into the GBS offensive zone, where Tyler Hudgens gets it, shoots and scores! A turnover on the other side. So folks, if you're scoring at home, which I'm sure you all are, that makes it 2-2. Shots on goal are 7-6 in favor of Lake Forest. That's 2 turnovers. Both turnovers end up in the back of the nets. 1 against GBS and 1 against Lake Forest.
Nice job to create the turnover there for the Titans and finish the play.
And a nice quick quick shot too. Like not wasting a lot of time. Puck on your stick and right toward the net. Didn't give the goalie time to set up. And GBS is making a quick late change here. Wins the face-off. So Cruz having a little bit of trouble there, falls down, knocks the puck out in the zone, and Lake Forest with the puck. Hudgens on his feet, can't quite handle it. Nice idea there by Lake Forest to throw it across the middle. The shot was blocked by his own player. And here comes Zach Sabev. Loses the puck in the neutral zone. Immediately pumps the brakes, comes back, gets the puck, and then throws it deep into the zone. And here comes Hudgens putting some pressure.
Visibly frustrated there. He's overskated the puck a couple of times. And
Titans causing some trouble down there. Tries to center it, can't quite do so. And puck ends up out of the zone. The Crew's having some trouble today. Maybe get the skates sharpened. As he's spun out a few times. But again, South doing a good job on that forecheck, really causing problems, not giving them an easy breakout. And this time it gets deflected and out of the zone. Nice job by Jack Friedman to try to waste the puck wide, and it does go out into the zone. Here come the scouts. Behind the net. Falls down. No contact. And turned over again by the GBS. Well, this is one of those plays where you had many opportunities to get it out and they're not taking advantage of it. You just hope that they're able to get one and get it out of the zone or get a whistle. Shot on net, pushed wide by Grady. Thrown into the middle.
Wow,
nice
great
shot.
save there by Craddock.
Yeah, Grady with 2 feet of space in front of him was able to make that save. And here comes GBS. Elliott brings the puck in and just a little bit offsides, dancing at the blue line and pulled his own man offsides. 8:25 to go in the second period. We are tied. Well, Lake Forest wins the puck to the side and back into the zone and take it out through the neutral zone. Here they come with some speed. Shot on net, wide, and captured by Grady in his mitt. I don't think that shot had any chance of going in, but you'd much rather a face-off here than have it wrap around, and this time the face-off is won by Lake Forest. Thrown back behind the net. Jack Friedman trying to cause some trouble there, can't quite get there. There's a miscommunication there on the side. Playing with the puck a little bit too much behind the net there and turning the puck over. So Luca Franchisi trying to win it outside. Has a seam, throws it toward the middle, not quite out, but deflected and out of the zone. So they finally get it out and Lake Forest gets it right back in. The puck dies before it can hit the baseline. Titans putting some pressure back on the Scouts. They throw it all the way down. We're not going to have icing. That puck's not going to get all the way down anyway. But here comes Lake Forest coming through the middle with speed. Nice pass to a man who just came over the boards. A little bit of a toe drag and get around the defenseman and misses the side of the net. Now it's stuck back on the net. We've seen that a few times today. But here come the Titans. Up to Charlie Friend, who takes the puck into the zone. Tries to pass it, it's deflected. Nice idea there. Can't quite make the connection. Oh, and we got a little bit of luck there and an offsides, and that's going to be an offsides whistle as the Lake Forest player fell down. Puck is won back. Zach Sabev tries to get it. Somebody's going to throw it all the way down. That's not going to get down for icing, so it's a good clear there. Charlie Friend put some pressure on him. Can't quite get it. And Zach Sabev with the puck. The shot high off the glass and all the way to almost mid-ice. Or mid-zone, I should say. Almost turned over, and it is turned over. Well, you have a few defensemen out there, and they're doing a good job of getting their sticks in the way and trying to keep some pressure, and there's going to have an offsides call, I believe. So offsides, we're going to have the face-off just outside the blue line. About just under 6 minutes left in the second period. Once again, GBS is slow to get their defenseman back onto the ice. They're set now, and the face-off is won back, but intercepted by Charlie Friend, who then has the puck taken from him. Here come the Scouts. Scouts' game plan has been to get the puck behind the net and then send her to the middle. They've done it again. This time it's deflected, and here comes Luca Francesi, who gets it across the ice, across the blue line, looking back to get in his position. Intercepted there by Sims. Looking for a shot or a pass. It's deflected. Kept in the zone by Sims there. Nice job stepping up. Shakes him off. Has an opportunity. Nice pass in front, a shot, and a save. And then another deflection, and we have a hand in the air and a whistle. I believe we're going to get a penalty on Lake Forest for cross-check. And it is. So, the Titans, with 5:08 to go in the second period, are on the power play. Cross-check in front of the net.
Yeah, that looked like it left a mark.
Yeah. Well, if you're going to play in front of the net, you better be prepared to get hit. We were, and
no doubt.
Pay the price. What we're wondering is whether the offensive defensemen are also going to be leaving. And it looks like they are leaving the bench right now. So GBS is going to be down 2 players the rest of the way. Good luck to them in their baseball endeavors. Shot on net there by Zach Sabev, saved into the corner. And cleared. Oh, almost a tough bounce there as it hit Brady's stick. And GBS having a little trouble in communication at this point, trying to get the puck out of the zone. Andrew Sabev does, and it goes right back in. 1:18 to go on the power play, and Andrew Sabev with the puck on his stick. And some space, looks up. He's going to try to take the puck wide. It gets deflected. Nice job there by the Scouts. Zach Sabev into the zone, shoots, and off of the goalie's glove. Rebound to GBS. Wisniewski trying to get a shot, can't quite do so. Nice job by the Scouts to deflect the puck, but Wisniewski back with it. Wisniewski fighting the defender off, tries to put the puck behind the net. Hudgens tries to center it, unable to do so. Nice job by Andrew Sabev, and they're going to clear it. Oh, nice job there by Zach Sabev to get in the way, but it's going to get all the way down to Grady Craddock, who uses his stick there to get the puck out, back into the zone. 33 seconds left on the power play. It's been a very busy power play, although not a lot of shots. Here comes Zach Sabev with the puck, makes a nice move, loses it. Andrew Sabev with the shot, deflected in front, save, and a big hit in front of the net after the whistle. After the whistle, a hit from behind. The ref is shaking his head saying no call, but I'll tell you from where I'm standing, that looked like a call. But if they're not going to call it that way, we won't call it our way either, so.
Gotta love the extracurriculars in front of the net, you know?
Spoken like the dad of a true defenseman. 20 seconds left on the power play, and face-off is won to the side and pushed toward the goalie who covers it up. He'll take a face-off from the same spot. So just to the goalie's left.
16 seconds left in the power play.
You got to be careful here, remembering that there's a man coming off out onto the ice. Face-off is one to the middle. Shot on net there, saved. And here come the Scouts. 2-on-3. Nice move to get around the defenseman and get a shot off. Nice job by Grady to block that shot. Wide into the corner. Luca's trying to get the puck out and it gets deflected a couple of times. Elliott somehow comes out with the puck. He shoots. No, he doesn't shoot yet. Now he does. Nice save. A second save in there.
Still loose.
And it looks like nice job there by Luca to look at Marchese, and then loses the puck there to the zone. And pass shot and back to the net. That play seemed to happen a little bit in slow motion. Some non-fortuitous bounces, a couple of turnovers, and in the back of our net. So after killing the power play, the Scouts get a goal of their own with 2:34 to go in the second period. The score is now 3-2, Lake Forest.
Again, trouble with possession. You know, you got to be stronger on the puck. You got to have a plan. Those turnovers are all leading to really good opportunities for the Scouts, unfortunately.
That's right, and here comes Andrew Sabeb off of the face-off. Takes it into the zone and loses the puck. Puck is just standing there in neutral zone. No one's going after it. And puck awareness today is suboptimal. Nice job there by the Scouts, making the passes, going back and forth. They're trying to get the goalie moving left to right. They've noticed so far that that seems to be working. Here comes Wisniewski with the puck into the zone. It's hard to take it 1-on-2, 1-on-3. Looks like maybe the Titans are slowing up a little bit here. Zach Sabeb with a nice job, pushing the puck out on the turnover. And here come the Titans on a 3-on-2. Backhand shot, deflected. A rebound, miss, rebound, save. That puck was just sitting there in front of the net. The goalie had no idea where it was. Unfortunately, neither did anyone else. The turnover was back the other way. And a save there by Grady Craddock. And here comes Andrew Sabeb trying to get the puck into the zone. Delivers a hit of his own. Played back behind the net. Hudgens giving chase. Scouts looking to try to stretch the South defense, and does get the puck in the zone. And a nice job there by Zach Sabeb to knock the puck out. And he's coming in with speed. Drops it back to Wisniewski, who shoots and scores! With 1:09 to go in the second period, the Titans have just tied it up on a pass from Zach Sabeb to Adam Wisniewski on a Titans goal to even it up at 3. So you got to hand it to the Titans. Every time they've been knocked down, they've come right back.
Yeah, good job by the Titans to continue to show some fight out here.
.109 left here in the second period. Face-off is pushed back into the Titan zone by the Scouts. Oh, the puck is turned over in the corner, and really, frankly, just a very good shot. Hit all two corners of the net, over the goalie's shoulder. I'd like to see a little bit more aggressive play out of the wingers there, realizing that the defenseman fell down.
The defenseman was looking for a hit from behind, but it's just not there in the spring. I think he's got to recognize that first to the puck is the one that gets the opportunities. And
we need to see some more aggressive play out of the forwards at this point, leaving the defense high and dry there. Luca tries to knock it out to Ethan, who takes the hit, loses the puck. And again, a man sitting in front. We got to be careful about leaving that man open in front. So far, that's how the Titans or the Scouts have been scoring. We see some aggressive play here.
Nice job by Jack Friedman there to.
So Zappi had a shot that went weakly behind the net, and then Jack Friedman followed it up, and there was just no one there. And here come the Scouts, skating into the zone on a 3-on-1. Nice job there by Jack Friedman to knock that puck out. You can see some tired-looking skaters right now, and that's the end of the period, 4-3. The Scouts with a goal with about a minute left in the period to go ahead by 1 goal. Shots are even, 14-14. The score is not.
You want to take camera?
Sure.
I'll try the play-by-play.
Yep.
All right.
Let's switch it up here.
going to be interesting to see as these two teams trade blows who will come out on top in the third period. We are down a couple of skaters at this point, so we'll see if the legs get tired or if they're able to hang in there.
I think that we're down at least 4 players, 5 players that I could count.
Yeah.
So we'll see if you have any third period heroics.
Yeah. What? It's very soft. The puck is not sliding. It doesn't seem like it. Just not moving. I don't know what it is. Was talking with one of the fans. He's worried that the ice is going to melt at any moment. He was pointing out how soft the ice was. The puck is really not sliding very well.
For a rink this cold,
yeah, you would
I guess maybe the ice is a little sticky.
Yeah, you would think.
You know what? We're not in the friendly confines of Glenview Community Ice Center.
That's right.
Beggars cannot be choosers. Getting ready to start the third period. Titans are trying to figure out their personnel. It looks like Hudgens, Sidoti, Friedman,
Zapfi. Actually, it's DeCruz, I think.
Oh, DeCruz.
And then
I should get that by now with the Sox, right? All right.
All right, and Ethan Sidoti dumps the puck into the Lake Forest zone. Lake Forest corrals it there and brings it into the Titans' end. Good job, good feet there by Sabev. Get it out of the zone, and Tyler Hudgens skates it out and into enemy territory. Unfortunately, he gets dispossessed of the puck, and Lake Forest is looking to break out. Nice rink-wide pass there, taken by the Scouts. Good job by Zappi there to turn it over. Now onto Hudgens' stick. Ooh, good shot. Good save there by the Scouts goaltender, and looks like we're gonna have a penalty here. See a hook potentially on Lake Forest, it looks like, and I think the Titans will get a nice opportunity to go on to the power play. All right, face-off gonna happen here in Lake Forest zone. And taken by the Scouts and played out. Looks like they're gonna make a rush here, 2-on-2. Good job there by Grady to stick that puck a little bit wide. Lake Forest with possession here. I'm not sure why they don't have 2 on the puck at this point, being that we're up a skater. All right, and I think everybody's trying to figure out who's on the power play at this point. It doesn't look like us, but it's where we're at. And Sidoti plays it out into the neutral zone, taken there by Lake Forest and dumped back in. Lake Forest, decent opportunity there, but taken away by Hudgens, and he'll skate it into the Lake Forest zone. And centering pass, unfortunately, nobody there. Lake Forest plays it out, bring it into the Titans zone and dump it deep. Taken there by Francesi, who plays it up to Wisniewski. Wisniewski to Sabev, and Wisniewski back on the puck. Passes it to Sims, and Sims passes it back into the corner. Puck played out to the point and dumped back down, taken there by Wisniewski. In behind the net. Puck is on the netting, it looked like, for a second, and ooh, Lake Forest tried to clear it, but good job by Sims to keep it in. Slap shot there by Francesi, knocks the stick out of the Lake Forest defender, and Lake Forest is going to come on a rush here. Really good job by Wisniewski on the back check there. Unfortunately, we're going to get a penalty here. They're going to call Wisniewski for a cross check. 12:13 left in the period. We're gonna go on a Lake Forest power play.
Well, it looks like GBS is just a little bit out of sorts here to start the third period.
Yeah.
You can't certainly blame them, having gone down a couple players in addition to the ones that were already missing today.
I'm starting to feel the effects too of the heavy legs. We'll see how that shakes out. All right, Lake Forest with a shot from the point, deflected. Good job by Craddock there to glove that opportunity. 12:05 here and left in the third period, and Scouts leading 4-3. Puck drops and out to the point. Sent back down low. Ooh, good pass there across the goal mouth. Lake Forest unable to connect. Foot race here. Elliot Sims looking to get an opportunity on net. Does. Good save there by the Scouts goaltender. He's going to keep it live, and Lake Forest is going to bring it out. Taken there by Sabev and dumped all the way down. All right. Looks like a minute and 16 seconds left in the power play. Lake Forest will bring it into the zone. Slip there by Sabev. Good opportunity, but gloved and stopped by Grady Craddock.
Craddock with a couple of nice saves in that sequence, and a nice job by the Scouts goalie.
He definitely took a lot of heat during his own power play. It was interesting. So
yeah, I forgot that we were on the power play.
Good
now
job
we're on the kill.
Good job to stick it away there. Lake Forest with the puck behind the net. They're looking to set it up. Puck out to the point. He skates in. We're missing a winger up on that side, but let's set up the box here. All right. Titans get it out of the zone, and Lake Forest will corral it and look to do a breakout here. Job on the back check by Hudgens, and rink wide pass to Lake Forest. Ooh. Puck in front of the net and taken there by DeCruz. DeCruz knocks it out and just out of the reach of Hudgens. Lake Forest right back into the Titan zone. Good opportunity there for Lake Forest and stopped by Grady Craddock.
So we got
12 seconds left in the power play, it looks like here, and Titans hoping to kill off this power play so they can create a little bit of counter. We're going to go for a face-off here shortly.
The rule of thumb is when you're on the penalty kill, you want one person chasing, but then you got to skate like hell to get back. We didn't quite do that and ends up back in our zone. 10 seconds left here.
Ooh, good job there by Sims to get it out of the zone. He's going to try and get into a foot race here with Lake Forest and wins the puck. Pass to Wisniewski. Oh, just off the goaltender. Wisniewski battling for it, same with Sims, but Lake Forest ends up with it behind the net. And they go to try to make a rink-wide pass. Great job by Friedman there to knock the puck out of midair. Titans creating some counter with Andrew Sabev now. Andrew through the goal mouth, just misses Wisniewski. Puck played out of the zone. And Titans will get it here and look to set everything up. Franchese dumps it in and will give some chase. Pass by Lake Forest out of the zone while the Titans change. Toe drag there, opportunity, and unfortunately ends up in the back of the net. Titans got stuck on a change. Well, they're friendly side of the rink, but it happens, no big deal. And face-off will go here at center ice. Puck played behind the net to Hudgens. Ends up in the corner there. Sabev does a good job pinching and keeps it in the Lake Forest zone. Battling for it behind the net.
Watch behind them. We've got 2 players up for the Scouts.
And Lake Forest will take it around the goal. Play it up the boards. Job there by DeCruz to force a turnover. Zach Sabev plays it out and just misses an opportunity to chip it around the defender. Lake Forest will take it here and look to set up a counter. Puck taken over the zone. Wristed just wide. Ends up on the far boards. Good pass there, but nobody connecting with it. Lake Forest with the puck now in the corner. Good job by Sidoti to get it out of the zone. About 7:46 left in the game. Titans find themselves down 2. A little bit of a struggle to figure out if they can create an opportunity. Oh. And the puck there gets deflected right into the goal, or excuse me, into the bench. And that'll go for face-off. Puck drops and won by Wisniewski and dumped in deep. Taken by Lake Forest here. Franchese looked to play a little defense there. Unfortunately, was dispossessed of the puck.
It looked like he may have been tripped there.
Really not calling much. At least that's how it seems.
No, the rest has definitely stopped making those calls. It's like now they're calling in offsides on that one.
Franchese gets it up into the zone. Unfortunately, it doesn't find a stick. Lake Forest will take that. Oh, hits off the... Good job by Craddock to stop that one. And Lake Forest will play it out of their zone. Sabev's going to give some chase here. Taken here by Lake Forest. And
Lake Forest looking for that long pass here.
Yeah, he was open, but good job by Friedman to cut that off. All right, Friedman with it here. Excuse me, Lake Forest with it in the corner, giving chase. Ooh. Yeah, really nice pass right into the slot. And Lake Forest finds the back of the net again. 6:18 left, and the Titans go down 3, unfortunately. Possession meaning a lot for these teams, obviously. Very, very difficult when you lose possession in your zone. And we go for a face-off here, and Lake Forest emerges with it. They'll bring it over the blue line, 3-on-2. Around the defender there and back out to the point. Point-to-point pass here.
Nice setup there by the Scouts.
Right into the slot and deflected wide. Sabev tried to take it out and was unfortunately dispossessed of the puck. Ends up at the top of the blue line and sent back down into the corner.
Well, we're not clear in the middle and we're not able to get the puck out of the zone, and that's been the story of the third period.
Yeah, Lake Forest doing a good job on possession. They skated into the slot. Good job by Sabev to stop the opportunity there by Lake Forest and continue to keep possession in behind the net. They emerge with it. Good job to, again, keep the Titans from bringing it out of the zone. Puck's going to stay behind the net, it looks like, for a little bit. Good job by Sabev to play the man and take him off the puck.
Again, getting no support down there. The scouts are setting up with a man in the middle.
Where is our center?
I'm not sure.
No. Zappi fighting for it there, and good job by DeCruz to get his stick in there. Ends up in front of the net.
I think the Titans could use a whistle right here.
Good job by Craddock to stop it, but he's under a ton of pressure here. Puck is still loose. Taken there by Lake Forest around the net, and finally, Sabev. Wow, you know, no real good calls here for the Titans. That time, and clearly took an elbow to the center of his chest. Unfortunately, there's just not a lot of calls in the spring. They've been letting a lot of stuff go today.
But when you let plays like that go, that's when players can get injured.
Yeah.
There were a few plays there where it looked like there were some unnecessary hits.
Yep, absolutely.
Ones that have gone uncalled.
All we can hope here is there's nothing lasting with respect to a potential injury. We want to make sure kids are safe in finishing these games. Hopefully, he's able to regroup.
Zach Sabev being helped off the ice.
Yeah.
Not a good sign for the Titans. 4:17 to go. And now trailing 7-3. Well,
yeah.
Tale of two different games.
Yeah. Here we are in the third period. Titans clearly a little bit winded, down a few skaters. And we'll see what the rest of the third period brings. And Titans are on their heels here. Puck ends up in the corner. Good job fighting for it there by the Titans.
Showing a little physical play there, maybe.
Puck ends up on net, and good job by Craddock there to corral it. 3:51 here left in the third period. We'll have a face-off just to the left of Grady Craddock here. Puck drops and played out to the point. Unfortunately, Titans do get it out of the zone, and Andrew Sabev will dump it into the Forest zone, but Lake Forest is quick to counter, already on the comeback. Behind the net it goes, and back out to the point. We'll give and go there with the forward and the defender, and Elliot Sims plays it out, and Wisniewski battles for it at center ice. Taken by Andrew Sabev into the zone. Looking for a centering pass, and on Wisniewski's stick, and unfortunately just shot wide there by Friedman. Puck ends up in the corner to Wisniewski, and he battles for it. Good job on the pinch there by Friedman. Nice pass to Sims, and Sims gets it on net. Unfortunately, a good save there by Lake Forest. So 2:46 left here in the third. The Titans are doing everything they can to try to get back into this game. There's not a lot of time left, unfortunately, but face-off ends up behind the net, and Lake Forest looking to break out. Ends up on the defender's stick. He does a good job of going around the Titans forward. battle for it in the corner. Lake Forest emerges with it. It ends up out on the point. Good job by Sidoti to block that shot. Fought for there by Friedman. Puck ends up in Lake Forest's hands there behind the net. Great save there by Craddock. Good opportunity there by Lake Forest to bring it into the slot. .205 left here in the third. Titans looking to finish this up. Try and get one or two more good opportunities and hopefully carry some decent momentum into the next game. They will, and it ends up in front of the net, and Grady Craddock there with a good save. The next game for the Titans is going to be on Wednesday night as they take on New Trier, Centennial. We get another opportunity after a tough loss to New Trier this past Saturday. So see how that shakes out. Puck ends up out at the blue line, and Titans doing what they can to, just offsides, of course. A call that they're willing to make, of course.
Yeah, they found the whistle there.
Even down 4 under 2 minutes. Okay, I guess we're going to make that call. Lake Forest wins the face-off, and they'll dump it into the Titan zone. It ends up back behind the net into the corner. Friedman battles for it there, and Titans emerge with it. Wisniewski up to Sabev, and Sabev looking to bring it into the zone. He does. Good poke check there by Lake Forest, and they look to Lake Forest with it here, and looking to bring it into the zone. Get a good shot on net there, and saved by Grady Craddock. Taken there by Sims, and he gets it up to Wisniewski. Back to Sims, and Sims into the zone. Looks to center it. Good job there, but just mishandled by Wisniewski. Lake Forest with the puck here, and they're going to try and bring it out of the zone. They do. Lake Forest ends up with it in the Titan zone, and puck ends up in the corner.
Big hit in front of the net there.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to finally call a punch to the face. Yeah, Titans took a little shot there, but all right. Titans go on the power play for the rest of the game. 28.2 left. Tied up there by Wisniewski. Lake Forest ends up dumping it all the way down. And puck will be taken there by DeCruz. He looks to break out up to Wisniewski, and ends up, unfortunately, back into the Titan zone. And that'll just about wrap it up here. Final score, Lake Forest Scouts 7 and the Titans 3. Difficult matchup here for the Titans.
Yeah, tough game to read anything into. Yes, they were shorthanded, and then we had some players who had to leave.
Yeah.
But you'd like to see a little bit more fight. A couple missed calls. Yeah. Ended up in the back of our net.
One Titans player hopefully didn't sustain a major injury, but
he's skating right now on the ice, so that's a good sign.
Most of the plays, I think, missing possession, I think, is part of the problem here for the Titans. Really having a difficult time possessing the puck.
I think also in the defensive zone, recognizing what the other team is trying to do, and not clearing out the middle is essentially, 2 or 3 shots came right from in front of Grady. He had really nothing he could do there to make those saves.
No doubt. All right, folks, so that's it
game.
for us here from Lake Forest College. We will see you Wednesday night for a matchup against New Trier.